For our senior class gift, we wanted to create a new tradition, and what we decided to do was we sent out a survey, and it was us asking like who are your peers, your senior peers that you really feel like are resilient and determined and motivated and really stand out from the rest of your class, but also represent your class as a whole. And so from that survey, the senior class board, we decided to pick a couple of those students that really um, showcase those talents and traits. We are so excited for the class of 2023 seniors to really kick off this tradition, and we're so excited to see how it evolves throughout time with the new senior class boards.
Well, I think overall, the word that really surrounds Ben as a person is support. I think regardless of who you are, what sport you play, he'll find a way to support you. He goes to everyone's games, everyone's recitals, like award nights. He'll be there if you're friends with him. Even if you text him, he barely knows you. He'll be like, "All right, I'm gonna go." He's always texting me to come to volleyball games with him, even when I'm like trying to study. He's like, "Dude, come on, we gotta support Tyler." You know, so he's always just like willing to bring up those around him, which I think is a really, really good quality and something that everyone sees in him.
With Maddie being helpful as like a person and being kind and positive and almost a strong-willed person, you can see in the way that both she speaks and the way that she carries herself. In classes as well, she's always diligent, looking at the teacher. So it's really, you're able to see how much she puts work into both her kindness and her diligence.
Pete was selected because just everybody looks up to him, the way that he works hard, the way that he's able to achieve just amazing grades while being in the hardest classes and still playing football and being the best at football and helping our team get to state. Like, it's just crazy what he could do.
I think Delaney is so kind. And I would say that most of our classes too, we all try to be each other's friends, and Delaney does that. She's able to be anybody's friend.
I've been involved in a lot of clubs from Best Buddies, Student Council, NHS, baseball, lacrosse, super fans. I've done a lot for not only me but my school. I pretty much just enjoy getting involved when somebody's there rooting them on and supporting them who's not normally like they didn't ask for me to be there, but I'm there and I'm gonna be there to support them and help them have a better day than what they were having. I would say definitely get involved in everything that you can. I was very shy actually freshman and sophomore year. I didn't really go out of my way to talk to people. I really feel like once I started getting involved in the things, I started making a lot more friends, being a lot more happy in general. You really don't realize it until you start actually getting involved. It's big.
I've been like very fortunate to join like a bunch of clubs and activities. Like I did a lot of sports like throughout my 4 years, but I stuck with softball mostly. And then I participated in Lincoln East Best Buddies, and then I was nominated last year to be on the board of NHS National Honor Society. Something I'm most proud of is like building a relationship with like my fellow peers and teachers. Like I feel like that's very important, like within like the extracurricular part of it and like the academic portion of it, because I always feel like it's better off to go to help with teachers whenever you're struggling, or even like coaches or other teachers that you know who will like help communicate and like make you feel welcomed here. Like why not just try and bring everybody up as much as like you're brought up as well, but between like your other peers, like everybody else has been helping me out like throughout my time here, because like I struggle all the time, and it's better to have like a helping hand than to be like left alone. It's nice to receive this honor.
Really proud that like my hard work was really recognized by my peers, and I always make an effort to try to help as many people as I can and really make a positive difference in people's lives. As a freshman, I probably would have tried a little harder in school because at the start I was a little slacking on my homework. So really just being more on top of things as a freshman, but I think I straightened it out later on. I really just developed a routine and stuck to it, and I was really hard on myself just to stay disciplined and stay on that routine. At first, it's not going to be easy, but once you keep on doing it, it's just going to get easier and easier. I was mainly involved in football, track. I plan to eventually become a sports medicine physician on the biochemistry and kinesiology double major at the University of Illinois. I feel like East has prepared me with rigorous classes, with the AP classes that they offer, help me become prepared for something like that.
It makes me feel really proud and how happy I am, and knowing that we're the first to start the tradition makes me feel good. Inside of school, I participate in Best Buddies and Miracle Makers. I also do color guard for LWMB. I have my own dog treat company and I make dog treats. I sell half my profits to local animal shelters. My whole life, I always felt like I struggled with school. I had a learning disability, and I always felt like, there's just like always a challenge, but I'm willing to overcome it. I always like had this like quote that was always just stuck in my head, like hard work pays off. So if you really want to have enough passion about something, then all your hard work can really pay off.